Mic test. Mic test. Okay, looks like the bitrate is fine. Let's continue off to episode 4. Last time we left off, there's a bunch of bleach stone here that needs to be dealt with. It's gonna off-gas a bunch of chlorine into my base. I do want to just continue storing them. Apart from storing the bleach stone, I'm also storing a bunch of dirt because there's no more dirt in this bin. All of it was used up to make lice loaf. Speaking of which, I kind of want to take a look at my okay, this thing is not connected to the pipes. I need to reconnect it so that it continues pumping out the water, or else the water will overflow. Okay, speaking of which, how far have we came to finishing local war? I just want to check. Local war. Okay, we are almost done with local war. We need to start wrenching and placing down planter boxes soon. I can't put down any farm tiles. I think just constructing the farm tiles will be considered failing the achievement. I'm not sure. Let me check what exactly the achievement is about. Local war. Without planting any seeds. So I can put down the tile, I just cannot plant any seeds in them. In that case, I can use this area for farming. Or maybe this area over here. I need about 9 tiles worth of space. That's too little. It's too small here. I need 9 tiles worth of space. I think this area here will be good. I think you just cannot plant anything in there. I'll revert back to this save if I fail because of putting down the farm tiles. But actually, instead of millwood, I can use Bristol Blossom. There's no Bristol Blossom here. There's no Bristol Blossom. There are only millwood. In that case, we'll use millwood. We'll still plant out a bunch of millwood tiles. I can't afford any tiles here. I'll need another row here. Farm tile. Another row over here. Yeah, I think this will consume all my seeds, so that's fine. I'll need 2 auto sweepers here. And this has to be connected to the power, which I will do like this. Let's see. I can do this rather than having the wires built like that. Okay, cool. Let's do all of this. Also, I need this to be deconstructed, priority 7. Because there's no new liquid coming in. I'll need water to constantly be supplied here. They are not deconstructing this for some reason. Errands. Deconstructing priority 1. Okay, that's because they are delivering the dirt. Let's set the storing back to back down. Set the storage back down. And we'll rebuild the liquid reservoir. Even with 3 cooks, I'm still struggling with food. That's insane. By the way, you are kind of stuck there. Okay, I'll need you to dig this out. And then let's build this priority 9. Because otherwise the atmosphere will escape. Unreachable dig, why is it unreachable? Okay, current errand. He's so slow, man. He's so slow. Damn it. A lot of my oxygen is escaping. Circuit overloaded. Let me check. Now this area is overloaded. 1k, 1.2k. Is that possible if to actually just disconnect this and connect this one to there? Still circuit overloaded. Well then, is it possible to connect it like this and then disconnect this here? No power. And I need this to be battery recharge threshold to be like 0% so that they don't run on the wheel. And I will kind of need something here. I'll need a, what's that station called? Crafting station. I'll need to build a crafting station just outside of the nature reserve. Unfortunately, the closest location has to be here, which is a little bit off to the side. That's fine. There's a bunch of aluminum ore there. Okay, food is not looking good. I'm surprised that people can get through this hard difficulty without tearing their hair out, because food is such a pain in the ass. This is a great hall, okay. There's constantly people starving. I think local war is done, so we can move on to the mealwood planting. I'll just save the game before I check, because it tends to crash my game when I check the achievement. Local war, okay. Good. Now let's start planting the mealwood seed. And this does not require any light or anything of the sort. There's a poke shell here for some reason. I'll need to get the poke shell out of there, or else it will actually be angry when it laid an egg. And now I have to deal with an angry poke shell. Growth fertilization. I will have to put a container there first before I do anything. I'll put a storage bin here and here. Then I'll put a bunch of dirt into it, and then I'll deconstruct the storage bin. Then I'll put mealwood into the rest of these 2 tiles. Okay, I'm running out of sand. Let me check. I'm running out of sand. Oh wait, no, there's 40 tons of sand. What am I talking about? How much aluminum do I have? 2000 kg. I still have a bunch of aluminum. This thing is overloaded now. Okay, it's overloaded sometimes. Let's disable auto repair, because some stuff has been added since I last disabled auto repair. Pipe blocked. Okay, this thing is at max capacity. Let's deconstruct it. Priority 7. Okay, the hatch is here. I'll need to wrangle this guy. I thought, why am I missing a hatch? I thought I'm missing a hatch somewhere. Okay. And then we'll deliver the hatch here. We'll set this to be we'll set this to be what's that thing called? Raw mineral, sedimentary rock, and then we'll set this to sedimentary rock as well. Shling sedimentary rock and hatch sedimentary rock. Also, another thing we have to do is we have to auto wrangle surplus, set it to 8. Creator local colony relax ranching skill, that's fine. I just want to put incubators down. Okay, now we really have to worry about power because we have to add a bunch of incubators around. Let's make this circuit itself heavy out conductive wires, and then the rest can be regular wires. I'll try to keep the power in this circuit to below 2k, and then I'll just connect all the appliances that I can get on this circuit. I'll just try to put all the electrical appliances here so that this circuit is not overloaded. This allows me to save out a bit of wires. I also don't really need this battery to be connected. It should slowly lose charge over time. I'll just let it slowly lose its charge, and then I'll deconstruct it later on. So first, let's build the conductive wires. I don't have a lot of it, so I need to be careful here. Actually, you know what? A better way would just be go through this directly. So I can just build it like that. That will save me a bunch of wires. That will save me a bunch of wires. Then I'll just put it like that. Then power is gone. Why is that the case? This needs to be connected back. Otherwise, this thing will stop functioning. I will have to disconnect this. Oh wait, if I disconnect this, then it won't work anymore. So I'll need to reconnect this for now. Well, the water sieve is not working for some reason. Empty pipe, holy shit, that's bad. I'll need this to be over... Wait, is this overpressured? It might be overpressured. We'll need this to be priority 9. No, we need this to be yellow alert. Okay, cool. Now all the water is flowing out, and then we have our liquid. Because we are always short on water. We are starving yet again. By the way, is the thing researched? It's not researched. It's gonna be researched soon. Have we ran out of water or something? Why is research happening so slowly? There's a bunch of water here. Let's put this liquid reservoir back. I need the 2 researchers to start researching. Right now only 1 researcher is working, so that's progress is pretty slow. I'll need 2 of those guys on the researching duties. Also, this thing has been activated. Okay, that's good. This thing has been activated as well. So I think I'm ready to send somebody over. I'm ready to send somebody over. I'll give you critter ranching. And you will be astronomy so that you can use the astronomy thing. Research 1, improve carrying. You don't have improve carrying like bonus, so I'll just give you astronomy. I'll build an astronomy unit here. First, I will also need some power though. I would have to have some conductive wires going through here. Okay, where exactly will I build the thing first? I think I will build it here. So I'll need to connect the input to somewhere here. I don't exactly know where, so I'm holding off on building the wires. The hydrogen has a backlog now. It's backed up, so I will have to put enable this thing now. This thing is a tune up, okay. I will need salt water or any liquid to be placed in here now. We'll set this to sweep only. Do not sweep out polluted water. That will be annoying. There should be a bunch of bottled water around. Oh, do not sweep out bottled salt water. I will need to check for salt water. Salt water. There's a little bit of salt water around. Let's send the salt water to be placed in here. And this will be priority 9. Errands, no pending errand. Oh, it's because this area is blocked. No, it's not because of that. I have no idea why they are not doing it. Oh, because storing is set to disallow. I will make this priority 9 so that as soon as they are done with whatever they are doing, they will store the salt water here. And then I will have an infinite storage place here. Actually, first, I will need wires, otherwise there will be overloading issues. I'll need the wires to be done faster. Priority 5, change it to priority 6. Priority 6. And then this will be priority 9. This thing is still overpressured, even though it's immersed in liquid. I think a bunch of polluted water just got deleted. Or maybe it off-gassed. The possibility might be because it's off-gassed. Okay, none of these guys are good. This guy is pretty good. It's a researcher though. Oh, decreased athletic is a no-go for me. I'll just take the brine. Yeah, all of these guys are pretty bad. Also, construction errand. I will need this to be built if red alert. Yellow alert, I mean. Otherwise, they will never be built, and that will be annoying. Also, I need this copy settings, paste. Then I also need more mealwood to be planted down here. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, and I will not allow this to be connected for now. I will cut this. Okay, good. And then I will copy settings, paste. Wait, I'll lower the priority by 1 first. Copy settings, paste. Maybe I will enable high storage for everybody. Otherwise, the mealwood will have no dirt delivered to it. Let's make sure that the cook do not have high priority in delivery. Okay, good. You make sure that they are cooking at all times. The hatch is here. Okay, the hatch must not be on regular tiles. Okay, this area must be tiled out. I cannot dig this out or else the hatch will actually fall down. We'll just let the hatch fall down, screw it. We'll let the hatch fall down. We'll just tile this up first. Okay, they're grabbing all the dirt around, it's good. Stress is at 36%. You are sopping wet. Why are you sopping wet? You should only be having soggy feet. You should not be sopping wet. I have no idea why he's sopping wet. Oh, I see. He's picking up dirt from all the way down here. That's fine. I will copy settings, paste a few more of them. Oh wait. Copy settings, paste. I think I will deconstruct this bin now. There's already a bunch of dirt in there. We will deconstruct this bin. Wait, if you deconstruct this bin, no, we will not deconstruct this bin. If you deconstruct this bin, then they will take the dirt from here and transport it here. And that will be really bad. We will set this to sweep only so that they don't take any more stuff out from here. We will harvest this, enable auto harvest on this. Okay, now this bin is full. I will need this to be filled up next. Okay, stop delivering it to this. They'll set this to sweep only, so they don't deliver like small quantities of dirt here. There should be a lot more dirt around. Yeah. Okay, good. Take it from there instead of like all the way down here. Output pipe is full. Why is the output pipe full? Because this thing has ran out of power. Are you kidding me? What is happening? Oh, okay. This thing needs to be connected. No big deal. And this battery has to go. This battery has to go. We will deconstruct this battery, priority 7. Cook 2 farm, earn a skill points. We will give him improved carrying so that he can grab a larger bottle of water. And we will deconstruct this because there's no new water coming in. Circuit overloaded. We'll ignore it for now. Overload damage. I'll need to deconstruct this. Come on, deconstruct this thing first. Priority 9. I'll let this wire be broken. I don't think... we did not enable auto repair, so that's good. We need this door to be open. Otherwise the dupe had to pause for a little bit every time they come by. This battery is not getting deconstructed. Why is that the case? Oh, I see. They're constantly delivering stuff to this. Let's deconstruct this thing. Deconstruct. And then we'll set the storage priority back to the normal levels, so that they can start building and digging. Okay, now reconnect this back to this circuit over here. Oh no, we need to connect this back. Is he tuning up? He is tuning up. Okay, I'm losing a bit of hydrogen here. Come on, this is still not being done, man. Priority 8. Priority 6 is high enough. I cannot let it be any higher. They are not deconstructing this at all. Let me see. Where's the hatch? There. Has the hatch fallen down? Hatch. Wow. It does not actually show me where the hatch is. It's no longer in there, so I suppose it's somewhere here. I'm not sure. Where is the hatch? So this is damaged for some reason. Why is this damaged? I have no idea. Where is the hatch? Is it here? I don't think it is. I will see it, I think, in after the night has passed. Or I think I will just save and reload. And then I'll be able to see the hatch in the favorites menu after I reload. Okay, I'm able to see the hatch now indeed. It's borrowed, unreachable. I'll need to wrangle that guy. Wrangle. Wrangling priority will be 9. Unreachable though. It's in this tower over here. Rather than dig out this tower, I will need to put a ladder here. Maybe here. And then I'll have to dig this out. Can I actually reach this from here? Errors unreachable. Okay. I'll need to put a ladder here. And that will allow me to reach all the way up here. Let's use granite. Let's use igneous rock to build a ladder here. This will be priority 7. So we have to put it back. Put the liquid reservoir back. Let's make sure that the laboratories are still okay. Okay, that thing is trust here. Okay, good. It will slowly recover on itself, by itself. This thing is tuned up. Okay, that's good. Deconstructing this and reconstructing it is a very manual process, and I need some way to actually automate it. automatic way to do it is just to disallow access into this door and set it to very high priority, so that periodically he'll have to come in here and deconstruct it. But it will still not be a permanent solution. I'll still have to do it a lot of things manually. By the way, this thing is almost done. There's a bit of pipes here that is not delivered. This is priority 6 still. Okay, he's coming over here and working on this, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Now let's disconnect this segment of wires. And then we will disconnect all of this, so that all of this will be conductive wires. And then, actually, you know what, I don't even need this section. We'll just keep all of these wires here for now. We'll just keep these wires here. For now, I think I have the rocketry enclosed telescope researched. I'll need to place it down here. And then this will need an input of oxygen. We'll also need power, so we'll connect our conductive wires like so. We'll disconnect this wire segment so there's no overloading. And we'll put this priority 7. This generator will be priority 9, because I'll need the tuning up to happen. I'm constantly keeping an eye on my reservoirs and water supply. Yeah, this thing is no longer pumping. There's very little polluted water left there. I'll need to put something there. I'll need to put what do you call it? A hydro sensor there. Even a timer sensor will be good. Let's not disconnect it. We'll disconnect it later on. Okay, there needs to be suit delivered here, or else they will not be able to go out and build this thing. This thing, priority 8. And let's check the door. Okay, they are not building this because the door is kind of in the way. Let's deconstruct this door with priority 8. Otherwise, they are not able to go out. They are not able to just go past this area. Circuit overloaded, let me check. 1.2k. This battery here have to go. It's overloaded sometimes, not. Okay, I'll need to make a 10 mask. I think 10 will be more than enough for the time being. Also, I need them to stop digging this area out, because there isn't really a real need to dig out this area. Also, there's no real need to dig out this area. I'll need them to be doing something more productive now. Digging it up will be fine, because I eventually want to build a solar panel array here. Okay, so I'd rather you dig up rather than dig up from here. Yeah, I will dig all the way up. The problem is that I'll need to put another oxygen mask docks up here, because otherwise they will be suffocating. I could just put a ladder segment here. Either here or here. We'll just dig straight up for now. So we will have to close this area out. Otherwise the nature reserve will be no more. We'll close this out, and then we'll dig this. We'll plow through this area over here, and then we need some granite Okay, we need to build this segment of granite. And then we will take this out as well and put a bunch of fire poles down. Okay, and let's dig out a little section over here. What's the radiation, by the way? 300 reds. Okay, there's quite a bit of radiation here. Stress is at 50%, by the way. Wrench on sopping wet. Why is she constantly sopping wet? Oh, because she's working on that. Let's get her off that thing. This circuit overloaded message is so annoying. What do I do here? One way is just to connect the appliances to this grid. I'll bring a bunch of conductive wires to this grid over here. Yeah, that will need to be done. So I will just do this. Okay, that's almost all of my supply of wires, of conductive wires. Is this really the most efficient way? Let's just do this for now. And then I'll need more aluminum. We'll need this to be built first. Because otherwise... can I actually connect this here to here? I can't do that. Let's disconnect this. So that I can build... No, I still can't build the conductive wires. Okay, now I can do this. And then I'll need more aluminum. 50 of those. And we kind of need the light to be back on. That will definitely overload this circuit, which is already kind of overloaded. So, okay, there are a bit of mass here. I will need this to be supplied to this yellow alert. And yeah, please just supply it as soon as possible. Set this back to priority 5. Okay, charging suit. Then I will start printing some more. I can get a bit of rust. That will give me a little bit of oxygen. The other guys are quite mediocre. They are really mediocre. I will not take the bottomless stomach, obviously. So if I want to take, it will be this guy. This guy can be the backup builder and digger. Let me check how many builders do I have. I have no diggers. They all have secondary role in digging, but no diggers. I will need this guy to be the primary digger. We will take him, and then we will need to put another bed here. Furniture, another bed here, and then he will use one of these mess tables to eat. Okay, and then we have to deconstruct this. We already have a bunch of food, so we can sustain that guy. We will get this guy, and he will be dig 1. He will be our main digger. He can be dig 1 farm. So I want him to be have hard digging skills, and then I want his priority to be digging and building, and then I want farming to be just do a bit of farming on the side, and then I can get these guys off farming duties. So this guy will be the main farmer. The new friend bonus will also reduce their stress by a little bit. So if we go to this guy over here, you can see new friend negative 10% per cycle. He somehow still full bladder. Full bladder is getting dealt with, so her stress should start going down. Negative 20% per cycle. I'll need this. This guy is not constantly crushing rocks because I'll need a auto sweeper here. Furniture. I'll need a storage bin here, followed by auto sweeper. I don't have any refined metal right now. I need this to be priority 6. It won't take very long for them to do this. I need all of this to be harvested. Okay, range 2 dig. Range 2. Let's start giving you wrenching skills. Do I really need 2 wrenches though? Right now I don't even have 1 full wrench. For now, I'll just give you super hard digging. This guy is tamed, so that's good. And I'll need this to deliver aluminum ore to this. Let's disconnect these pieces of wire here. My guys are still constantly starving. All the guys who are starving, I want to give them a downtime slots right now. I have to have 5. No, I will have to have 3 schedules right now. Okay, I'll set it to all work slot. I'll add new schedule. Set it to all work. And then who are the 3 guys who are immediately starving? Let's see. Vitals. Range 2. Range 2. Range 2 and Range 2, Range 1, and Cook 2. Range 2, Range 2, Range 1, and Cook 2. Which of the Cook 2s? I need to rename them. Cook 2 Range. Okay, Cook 2 Range. They need to have the downtime slots on the next block. And then these guys Who's the one that is not really starving? The next 3 guys. Cook 1, rest 1. Cook 1, rest 1, and cook 1, rest 1. Cook 1, rest 1, and cook 2. Cook 1, rest 1. Cook 2. Cook 2 farm. Rest 1. Rest 1. Where's rest 1? Rest 1. Rest 1, and who's the last guy? Vitals. Cook 2, rest 1, cook 1, dig. Cook 1, dig. Cook 1, dig. And the Mac 1 dig can stay on this block. Cook 1, dig, rest 1, and rest 2 Mac can stay here. Because he's full, he's pretty full. So I'll give him downtime slot. I'll keep misclicking. I'll give you downtime slots here, followed by bedtime here. And lastly, I'll stagger this like so. Okay, this should help with the constant starvation issues. Rest 1. Okay, I'll give you applied science research so that you can start. Or maybe astronomy. I already have an astronomer, but they have to take turns to do astronomy, or else they will get radioactive poisoning. Oh, by the way, this thing is... Oh my god, this thing needs to be built here immediately. Priority 9. Come on, this thing... Oh man. Come on, build this thing. Oh good. Enclosed telescope will reduce the radiation exposure by 50%. This thing is skill required. I'll need to enable access to only my researchers can get out. And screw it, we will nobody will get out here anyway except the researchers, so we will not disable access. We will not limit access. By the way, this guy is still getting metal ore from here. I will need the storage priority back to high. And I'll fill this up. This one is sweep, so it doesn't matter. They will need to send all the bunch of stuff to this bin over here. Bunch of aluminum ore there. I also did not actually know that we have copper ore here. Okay, we're sending a bunch of aluminum ore here. So that that guy doesn't have to constantly grab metal ore from around the place, from everywhere. Let's set the farmer back to a neutral storage so that he harvests the plants. We'll set one to lice loaf and one to mush bars. Or else there will be issues. We'll build this here first, priority 6. And then we'll build this as well. It sucks that I have to constantly do this. They are somehow not prioritizing this. I think I need to put the priority a little bit higher. I'll need to put this priority 6. I'll need to put priority 6, this 7. And I think will be 8. Okay, damn it, I still have guys starving. I think 1200 is enough. I'll set this back to a priority of 1. I'll set the storage priority back to regular levels. Okay, and then I'll set the storage back to regular levels. Or maybe let's just keep the storage high, in the event that I'll need to do more storage in the future. I'll also need this to be done because again there's too much hydrogen. As you can see, there's too much hydrogen here. So I'll need this to go into this area. No pending delivery, why is that the case? Let's not set this to sweep only. How much salt water do I have? 160 kg. Okay, never mind. Let's just set this to sweep only. Then I'll sweep all the salt water here and there. Okay, this is not enough liquid. There needs to be a little bit more. Circuit overloaded. Okay, now there needs to be a wire bridge here. Wire bridge. This will be priority 8. And this segments here will be priority 8 as well. The water cooler will be priority 1. It's not important at all. In fact, I want it to be disabled. I need this to be open, by the way. Okay, cool. Now let's pump all the excess hydrogen out of there. Let's see. This shouldn't be overloading. Why is it still overloading? I think there are segments of wire here that's unbuilt. Okay, that's fine. We'll just let all of these wires break. And we'll make this priority 8. This needs to be priority 9. One of it needs to be lice loaf. We'll set this to 1. We will dedicate this one to lice loaf, and the other one will be just mush bars. Like 50 of those. We will deliver a bunch of more mealwood there. Okay, we need this guy to be laying eggs. I do need some incubators to be placed down. We can put it down here. It's not too good of a location, but I don't have a choice. This place is like so cluttered. I'll put a bunch of incubators here. Unfortunately, I don't really have the metal to do it. Right now, I'm starved on metal. I'll wait for a little bit longer before I put that thing down. I'm at cycle 44 and only have 1 hedge. I think I pretty much failed the carnivore achievement already. This will need to be Okay, I need this not to be priority 9. I need to change the priority down. This 7. This will be 6. And then this will be 5. Let's make it like that instead. Is he... She's not... She doesn't have radioactive poisoning just yet. Once she get the radioactive poisoning, then I will limit her access to the outside area. For now, she's doing fine. Also, I do have to send somebody over. Who should I send over though? All my guys are really busy. I'll send the guy with the mechatronic skill over. Mech 1 Dig. He does not have the mechatronic skill, but he have tier 3 digging. I'll send Mech 1 Dig over soon. Oh wait, no, he needs to do the engine tune-ups. This guy cannot do the engine tune-up. I'll need him to do the engine tune-up here. Okay, in that case, I can't send Mech 1 Dig over. I can send one Dig 1 Farm over. This guy, I can send this guy over. This guy does not have any skill points for some reason. His skill points is accumulating very, very slowly. I have no idea why. Which guy has... This guy is super hard digging, but I need him to be permanently cooking. This guy is too bad of a digger. This guy needs to be doing tune-ups. This guy needs to be doing wrenching. So I'm left with this guy. Wrench 2 dig. Rest 1 and rest 2 needs to be taking turns doing operating tasks. And rest 2 needs to be here to build shipping lines. That only leaves me with wrench 2. I can only send this guy out. Okay, I'll need to wait until I have a more surplus of food before I send somebody out, I think. Hydrogen is disappearing extremely quickly. I will need this to... I'll need to not connect this anymore. Just so that more hydrogen accumulate in this pipeline. He's doing tune-ups, so that's good. Okay, his star map. Let me check. Okay. I'm not sure if this is what he revealed. Oh, okay, this is what he reveals. And this is the potential size of the star map. Is that it? I'm not too sure. Why is it so small? It should be bigger. Oh, I see. As soon as it reveals this tile, the potential area to be revealed will increase by a little bit. Okay, I see how it is. How is the research coming along, by the way? Okay, research is happening quite slowly. The mob is producing polluted oxygen, so that's good. My oxygen tanks are completely full. I'll need this to be immersed in the water, but how? Is there any liquid here? There's a bunch of liquid here. I can put a bunch of tiles down here. I'll just put a tile down there. It will look very ugly though. And I'll just dig out all of this. And I'll deconstruct these two vents. And this vent over here. And then I will make it like that. I'll make it like that. Then I will kind of need an airflow tile here. Airflow tile or mesh tile. We'll just use mesh tile. There needs to be better airflow here, because all this oxygen needs to go somewhere. Where's the circuit overloading? There's a piece of wire here that I can't really see. Okay. She's not able to reach. They are not able to reach that wire, is it? Overloading damage. I'm not able to build this conductive wire. Awaiting delivery. This needs to be priority 9. Okay, she's building it. That's good. Now, they need to build over all of this. And I'll need the vents to be deconstructed soon. Okay, you are our cook. I'll give you improved carrying, so that you can carry more liquid, I guess. Everybody will need improved carrying in the long run. Okay, my food supply is slowly going up, and everybody. Okay, this guy has mild radiation sickness. I need to stop him from coming here. I'll need to move her so that she goes and do her normal stuff and stop getting radiation sickness. Let me see. Negative 25% stamina per cycle. Bathroom use speed minus 30. Okay, it's this guy's turn to suffer. The only way to like really prevent him from exposure is to put more window tiles. I guess I could put a tile here, but I'm not sure where the cell of interest is. He should be standing here. The problem is that if I put a tile here, it will block the telescope because he will be standing on the tile of interest. So there's really no choice except to let him tank it. Another way is to let my guys have medicine so that they actually give him the rat pills, the basic rat tablet. But then I have no doctors at this point. As you can see, I have literally no doctors. And I'm avoiding picking up doctors because it's kind of a waste. Let me check. Is there anybody with doctoring medical compounding? There's nobody with medical compounding. Okay, that's fine. Okay, they are delivering a bunch of sedimentary rock here. That's good. Then I think I'll set this to sweep only, so that you stop getting sedimentary rock and focus on more important things. And we'll disable manual delivery on this. Okay, let's set this back to sweep only. Let's set this back to sweep only so that you focus on more important things. Such as building all of these towers. Nobody is doing that for some reason. Okay, not much is happening for now. I said I will send somebody by cycle 45 and that hasn't happened. So I kind of need that to happen now. By the way, there's a bunch of polluted water here that I need to get rid of, or else I'll be constantly getting soggy feet every time I pass by. So I'll need that to be mopped up. And then some people should have high mopping priorities, so they should get to doing this. That's our new egg. We need to incubate the egg. So we'll need to put a incubator down here. Unfortunately, the incubators will have to be connected to the 1K grid. And that's going to be an issue in the long run, not an issue now. I'm going to put a bunch of incubators down, but not actually connect it to the power lines. And then I'll need to put a piece of automation wire here. By the way, this is the critter incubator mod, automatic critter incubator mod. It's really handy, so you can try it out. saves you a lot of trouble from the automation. I kind of want this. Okay, never mind. They already delivered the aluminum there. I want a conveyor loader here just to sweep out all the eggs and put it here. One skill points. I will give you cook one dig. I will give you improved carrying because you will need that later on. Also, my guys are more or less cured. So let's allow the guy back. Allow rest one back out into this area. Conveyor loaders. Conveyor rails. Conveyor loader. I need to put a conveyor loader here. Then just do this. Can I put a chute there? Yes, I can. I kind of want to put it somewhere in the middle so that the auto sweeper can place it down there. I want it somewhere in the middle. I have to waste more metal ore doing this. That's fine. Not a big deal. The new printables, let me check. Hopefully it's food so that I get above 50,000 as fast as possible. I think this is a little bit too low. My food calorie count is still a little bit too low. Snazzy suit. Okay. This guy can be our doctor. Because his negative trait isn't that bad and he has 3 interests. The problem is that he's decorating and doctoring, which are 2 useless interests. This guy's a quick learner, cannot do cooking. That's nothing. Quick learner. I don't really need another operator for now. We need another digger. This guy can feel the digging thing, and he's also a good caregiver, so he can do doctoring. I think we have our new duplicate now. Dig 1 dock. How about dock 1 dig? Okay. And then art. Dock 1 dig art. Okay, we'll print him. We have high medical compounding for him, and he will be doing doctoring errands. He'll be doing high priority in doctoring, and he can do some building and digging on the side. Okay, so we'll need basic red pills. I have a bunch of coal around. I'll make 10 curative tablets and 10 basic red pills. This will add to the consumption of power. I really need another guy to go over to the other side and get some lead, because I'm really short on refined metals now, and I don't want to use my precious aluminum for all of the basic builds, because aluminum is a very good conductor and can be used for more advanced build. So I don't really want to use it just to build wires. That's kind of a waste. By the way, the mechatronic guy, where are you? I'll need you to be high priority in building. Okay, you are a mess. I will not let him go out anymore. Rest to mech. I will let you go out and not come in. I'll move you here, and then I'll let you do all the construction. We'll set this to 9, and then we'll give you 9 priority in building. After you finish building all of this, then I will reset your building to priority, to high priority rather than very high. This is something that I wish the developer will change in the future, because mechatronic required digging is different from regular building. Okay, we'll set it back to high so that you don't constantly do random stuff around the base. Okay. Let me check. Research. Okay, all the tier 4 research has been done. I'll start working on the tier 5 next. The tier 5 research is... Okay, never mind. There's one more tier 4. Tier 5 research is where the yellow things will be needed. So I need to start doing a setup here. That thing needs to be on the conductive wires because it will consume a lot of power. I'll need my maybe somewhere over here will be good enough. I'll need it to be an area that's isolated from the rest of everything. So this area won't be a bad deal. Let's not try to make sure that we don't dig into the sand, or else there'll be a lot of issues. I'll need a pretty large area, so this area over here would not be a bad deal. I need a very large vertical area actually. How about this area over here? The problem is there's a bunch of hydrogen there. We could just go into this area. I think this area will be good. It needs to be in the corner though. I think this area is good because I don't need a lot of horizontal space, but I need a lot of vertical space. So this area works out perfectly. We will just have to dig into this area a little bit more. This sand and all the garbage is actually acting as a barrier to all the radiation. If I dig them out, the radiation is going to come seeping into our base. So let's just try to avoid digging up the sand. If I really want to dig out the sand, I'll have to do this first. And then we'll dig this out. We'll just keep those tiles there. I guess we can dig out this and replace it with like regular pit. I shouldn't use igneous rock for this. I should use granite because there's a bunch of granite around. I kind of need to get into this area as well. Let's dig out all of this sand. There's a piece of granite here that is blocking the radiation, so that's good. I'll need this to be dug up. And radiation won't come in from the side, so I don't have to worry about like this being a thin layer. This piece of salt is holding up all of this mess over here, so that's not too bad. I want it to be as high as not as high as possible. Let's see if I can build it down first. Material study terminal. Okay, I'll need conductive wires to come over here. Let's see. I don't have enough refined metal to build it. That's fine. I might actually need another layer here. I will need a few tiles to be placed down here. We use granite and then we will put some tiles here. Okay, we'll make it like this. Okay, this guy is minor radiation sickness. I need you to move out of there. Now, both of my guys... Oh, radiation sickness does not actually register as a sick duplicate. I want you to move out of there so that you no longer get the rat poisoning. And then I want to seal off excess. And then... rat pills. Can I assign the rat pills? Basic rat pills. What does this do? Speed up the weight at which allow them to manage radiation exposure. Must be taken daily. How about making like less curative tablets and more of the rat pills? I'll need another this thing over here because the water is gone. There's still 8 tons of water there, so that's good. this area over here is bad because it's no longer pumping. I will need water to come all the way from here. Oh no, wait, this has to be connected. I won't need this to be disconnected from here. So that the water flows only in one direction. And then I'll reconnect this. Okay, I'm actually consuming a lot more water than I thought. This thing is like half submerged already. Either that or it's because I melted a bunch of stuff here. And that caused all the water level to be a lot lower. What's the temperature here, by the way? Yeah, all the ice are slowly melting. There's a bunch of sand though, which are blocking the thing from contacting the ice. I need to take out the sand. The sand is the amount of annoyance. Okay, I'm getting starvation here again. That's not good. Wait, why is he eating the basic red pills? Do not eat it. Wait. Oh, I think it's under consumables. Okay, it's the first time I'm actually using this, so I really don't know what to do with it. This is the basic red pill. I need the researchers to eat it. Can you like vomit it out or something? Okay, you you essentially vomited out that thing. It does not prevent radiation. It does not allow you to recover from radiation. It just allows you to tank radiation. In that case, once the researcher eat it, I will allow her to get out there yet again. Okay, because she has a bit of resistance now. She has a bit of resistance to radiation. I'll need her to do the research now. Okay. This thing is priority 5. Okay. I'll need this to be priority 8. So as soon as they finish digging up this, they will build the tiles here just to prevent the space exposure. So do I have more seeds? I do have more seeds. Temperature is okay. This oxygen is slowly heating up my area, but the bottom coldness is slowly seeping in. Okay, the ice are slowly melting. The reason for that is actually, you know what? The heat that is added by the water geyser is immediately removed because this pump is pumping the top layer of liquid out. So the hot water is getting sucked out while the relatively cold water is staying underneath. So it's not melting it as quickly, melting the biome as quickly. They need to eat a curative poisoning if they get food poisoning. I think I will get the you got better achievement. Yeah, I got the you got better achievement now. That's good. Oh man, no. Please tell this out. Wait, I don't have the drywall research yet. That's horrible. I'll need to prioritize the drywall research. Drywall. Because of this irritating thing. I'll just let them build over it for now. Okay, this water has disappeared again. Damn it. I hate it when water disappears like that. I will need a pump. Pitcher pump. Not pitcher pump. plumbing, bottled water. I'll put one down here. I'll make it of granite. There should be a bunch of granite around. And then I will deliver some polluted water. No, I will deliver some regular water here. Having two vents is also good because I'll be able to capture excess oxygen that are not able to be vented. Also, this guy is... Can I see his radiation absorption? Current exposure height 188. Okay. I need to dig out more of this area. Okay, he's actually unable to breathe here because there's a build of hydrogen. Okay. I do also want to enable access to this door. Submit bioscan. How do I... Errands, unreachable. Why is it unreachable? I'm going to open this door. Why is this unreachable? Can I deconstruct it in that case? No, I can't deconstruct it. I think for this door, you can only come in from this side. So that's pretty annoying. The only way to get around this is just to pick out these tiles. I think this has been a pretty fruitful episode. I will have to end it here. How long have I been recording? Hour and 20 minutes. I think I'll cut it short here. And then next episode, episode 5, we'll do more exploration and we'll start sending somebody out to the other side. Also the incubators, I'll need to put the eggs in there. Alright, I'll enable copy settings and paste it for the rest as well. Just to get make sure that this hatch is constantly I'm constantly getting barbecue. Because my stable right now is not big enough, so that will be a very big issue right now. I'll also put a bunch of salt water and regular water in here, set it to sweep only. So sweep only small amount of liquid. And this will allow all the oxygen to be overpressured here. Okay, so actually you know what, there isn't even a need to do this for now because I've expanded my base. So the oxygen pressure goes down by a little bit. And right now, let's take a look at my hydrogen supply. Hydrogen supply is going down, so that's an issue. I will need to... Both of these are tuned... No, they are not tuned up. Wait, both are tuned up. Okay, so even with the tuning up, I'm consuming too much power. And right now, I need an alternate source of power. So the next thing that I really desperately need to do is solar panels. I really need to rush solar panels. And for solar panels, I will need the research station. I'm just going to pre-build the research station so you can see roughly how I'm going to do it. Let me see, utilities. I want the research station to be placed here. I might not have enough space here actually. Material studies terminal. Oh, I really don't have any space. I can't believe it's so big. Holy crap. Can I actually rotate it? I can't rotate it. Because I want the output port to be facing somewhere that is safe. There's a safe path. If I place it here, the duplicants will get injured by the rays coming down. You know what? We kind of have to just put another one here. Put another layer here. It looked very ugly, but that's fine. And then we'll have to put dry walls over all of this. Then we can put the research terminal there. And after that, we'll put a bunch of radiation stuff, wrap out lamps here. Either that or I can build it elsewhere. I suppose I could build it elsewhere. I will just decide on when I want to build it on the next episode. For now, I need to go. So, see you guys on episode 5.